Hello, YouTube and everyone. We love Rosen back here. Um, as you can see, I'm a little kind of like down. Not really down, but okay. I got back from. I went to the Dark Knight Rises last night and everything, and it was great. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna even talk about the movie. This is not about the movie. You know what it's about. And if you live under a rock, you probably don't know what's going on, and it's pretty sad. What is really happening? It's a sad day. And I don't normally do videos like this on my channel at all. My channel is for gaming and movies, DVD updates, some gameplay videos, and that. It's just strictly games and movies. That's all what it is. I don't put any debate videos. I don't get into serious stuff. I think you know what I'm talking about. I don't get into that. I don't want to touch onto that. I don't like to offend people in that type of anything. But this does have to do with video games and movies. God. Okay, for those that don't know, there was a massive shooting in Denver, Aurora. I forgot what it was called, the county or whatever it was. Denver, Colorado. A horrible, horrible shooting in a theater for the premiere of Dark Knight Rises, and it's just awful. I'm not gonna really get into like actually how many people died or the details of that because no one really knows anything. It's only been not even a day yet. It just happened last night. It just happened 12 midnight last night. I think Mountain Time. Yeah. So yeah, I come home from the movie like just ecstatic from the movie and everything, and then I have to come home and see this shit. And I don't even watch the news. I don't fucking watch the news. All right, I don't watch the news. But I happened to see this online, and I had to see this on TV right when I get back from the movie. That it's absolutely absurd. Why shit like this needs to happen, and obviously it happened in Colorado, so a lot of people are. It reminds them of bad times 10 years ago with Columbine massacre. Horrible, horrible shooting. I mean, we all know that if you're old enough to know what Columbine High School massacre is. Um, it's just terrible. I don't know really what to. I mean, there's so much stuff I need to talk about in this video. To, I really don't know what to say. Actually, I'm kind of speechless, really, still because of all this. Again, I'm not going to get into the details of how many people died. I can't. A lot of people were injured. A lot of people were killed. It's just terrible. It's just awful. It is senseless. It doesn't need. This didn't need to happen at all. And you don't need. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is what happened with this person. I'm not going to mention the person's name or whatever or do anything like that. But don't blame the movie for what happened. Do you guys have any idea how old this subject is? For blaming violent video games and movies for shit. This goes back even to comic books back in the long time ago, in the 50s and 40s and 50s. The comic books, they thought comic books were violent and made kids whatever. But with video games and movies, it does not make you a violent person. All right, violent video games and violent movies do not make you a violent person. I am a perfect example of that, and you probably are. You probably are too. You probably are too. You watch R-rated movies. I'm a huge horror fan. I'm a huge horror movie fan. I play tons of violent video games. I've been playing Mortal Kombat since I was a kid and Resident Evil and all that shit. I can go on about that, but I'm not going to do that in this video. My point is, violent video games and violent movies do not cause violent acts. It just does not happen at all. You have to be a deeply disturbed person to let this happen. You do not kill how many people. Again, I'm not going to name how many people were killed because we don't know. I'm not going to name any, and nothing's official. But you don't kill innocent people in a movie theater and injure how many dozens of people for no fucking reason. Not because of a movie, and because you think you're this character in a movie or whatever. No, you are so, it's beyond psychotic at this point. You're beyond a mass murder. I don't know. A lot of people don't. I've been watching some videos on this and everything, and people are, I mean, there's videos like that popping up that fast on this subject. And some people were saying, don't just call him crazy and everything. I don't know how you can not call him crazy and just, how can you not call this person crazy? This person is crazy. Simple as that. He's a loner. He's an outcast. Dressing up as a character from a movie and killing people and wearing all sorts of crazy, scary stuff and everything. And no, you're messed up. Some deep-seated problems. Some serious deep-seated problems there. And, man, God, what happened there in Colorado is a complete opposite what happened at mine. And probably yours too, if you saw that midnight showing of Dark Knight Rises. It was such a happy experience. It was amazing. People were dressed up as Scarecrow for some reason. I don't know why. And Joker. They're not even in the movie. But Harley Quinn was there. Batman, obviously. Penguin. I mean, everyone was dressing up, and everyone was a fan, wearing their Batman shirts. I wasn't, but I am now, because I'm going to it again tonight. And it's just insane, man. How can someone get to that point where you need to take someone's life? In a movie theater, Do people really need to fear going to a movie theater nowadays? Yes, airports, terrorist attacks and shit. Now you need metal detectors in theaters. You need metal detectors in theaters. Do we even need metal detectors in malls and shopping malls now? What about department stores? That's fucking pathetic. This one person, they keep on showing his face on the news. I'm not gonna name his name. Not gonna name nothing. But again, with the name thing, that's a whole other topic. Do not show his. I hate that when the media is showing his face and showing his name and all that. You do not need to do that. Don't. It's notoriety. You're just giving him what he wants, and he got it already. He won. He fucking won. This guy won. He did his damage already. He doesn't need to do any more. It doesn't matter how many people he killed. He injured how many people and ruined their lives forever. He traumatized them. These people, for years, it's going to take forever to get over this. Random, senseless act of violence. That's nothing really new at all. It's nothing new. And they were saying about this guy, the killer, this is nothing new. That he was a nice kid and didn't do nothing wrong at all and all that. That's nothing new at all. Maybe he wasn't nice. Maybe he was insane when he was alone with himself or something. Who knows? Who the hell knows? All right, these psychos. But usually it's the quiet ones you need to worry about. That's really what it is. But I really don't know what else to say. But I'm going to bring something else up. With the Dark Knight Rises in the movie, with Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers is actually coming out and saying some stuff and apologizing for the... Warner Brothers, you do not need to say anything. It's not your fault. It's not the movie's fault. It's nothing. It's just this one guy. It's an isolated incident. It's one fucking psychopath. That's it. It happened in that one state, that one town, that one movie theater in the U.S. That's it. People do not need to fear for their lives going to any other movie theater. Go to the movie. See the movie, have fun. Don't let this ruin your experience. You cannot have that stuck in your head. Live. Don't be afraid. So, I don't know what else I can say about this subject. It's pretty fucking pathetic. This is one of the worst shootings that ever happened. It happened in the same fucking state that Columbine happened. I can't not feel any... I mean, it feels so bad that's, what they had to go through 10 years ago. Over 10 years ago. 1989, right? With Columbine. It's just awful, man. It's just fucking awful, and it pisses me off. because I am a huge movie fan and a movie and video game fan, and people do not need to be blaming the movies and games for violence and shit. It's bullshit. Do not do that. It's not. It's just this one guy. That's it. I don't know how many times I have to say that in this video, but I am done with this video. This is my last time I'm ever making a video about this. Again, it's just a shame and tragic. It really fucking is, and it doesn't need to happen. Whatever. Go see Dark Knight Rises and have fun. Peace out. Bye. Later.